Before beginning installation of the sliding or bypass bath shower door, be sure to read the installation guide thoroughly, gather the required tools and materials, and identify all the parts. Proper fit and function of the bypass doors depends on accurate measurements of the top and bottom tracks, so pay special attention to carefully measuring before cutting. Begin by identifying the bottom track and bottom track insert. Notice that the insert has a notch near one end. Slide the notched end into the bottom track and pull the insert until the end is flush with the end of the track. Then trim the insert so that it is flush with the bottom track. Now here's your first important measurement. Measure the distance between the two walls of the bath or shower. This is referred to as distance A in the installation guide. Write down this measurement. Now subtract 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters from this measurement and mark the bottom track to match this distance. Using a hacksaw, cut the bottom track on this mark. After cutting, file away any burrs or rough edges. Position the bottom track on the center of the bath or shower receptor ledge. The leg or taller side of the bottom track should be on the outside of the ledge. You may need to file the track to match the corners where the walls meet the ledge. With the bottom track centered on the ledge, tape it into place with masking tape. Then mark its position at each end and the center. Next, you'll position the wall jambs. Slide the bottom of the jamb over the bottom track. It's important that the bottom track and the wall jambs sit flat against both the ledge and the wall. If needed, trim and file the bottom of the wall jamb to achieve a flat fit. You can use a coin to mark the wall jamb so it matches the corner radius of the wall. When you have achieved a flat fit, plumb the wall jamb using a level and tape it into place. Then mark the screw holes. Repeat the process for the other wall jamb. Now, remove the wall jambs and drill a 5/16 inch hole at each mark. Insert a wall anchor into each hole. Before continuing, clean up any debris left behind from drilling. Remove the bottom track and apply a bead of silicone sealant in the groove on the underside of the track. Then replace the bottom track on the ledge, being sure to align it with the marks you made earlier. Next, align the wall jambs with the screw anchors and secure them to the wall with the screws provided. Attach a bumper to the screw at the top and bottom locations. Cover all screws with screw covers. Now it's time for another critical measurement. Measure the distance between the walls at the top of the wall jambs. In the installation guide, this is referred to as distance B. Write down this distance, then subtract 1/32 inch, or 1 millimeter, and mark the resulting distance on the top track. Cut the top track at this mark using a hacksaw, and use a file to remove any burrs or rough edges. Position the top track over the wall jambs. Either the flat or curved side may face out. Locate the holes in the tops of both door panels and insert the bushings provided. Then install the hanger brackets by aligning the bracket with the mounting hole. Insert a blind nut into one side of the hole and secure it with a sex bolt through the other side of the hole. The bolt should fit firmly in place, but take care not to over-tighten. Identify the panel that will be on the outside and orient it so the uncoated side is facing the outside of the bath or shower. For the inside panel, you'll want to ensure that the rollers are on the uncoated side of the door. Position the roller in the middle hole of the hanger bracket. Check the installation guide to see how the roller should be positioned. Repeat the process on the other hanger bracket. The process to install the rollers on the outside panel is similar to the inside panel, except that the rollers are positioned on the coated side of the panel. With the rollers in place, install the inside panel by hanging the rollers on the inside of the top track. The uncoated side of the panel should be facing the outside. The lower part of the panel should be inside the bottom track. The outside panel is installed by moving the bottom of the panel into the showering space, then hanging the rollers onto the inside of the top track. The lower part of the panel should be inside the bottom track. If either panel needs adjustment to operate smoothly, remove the panel and move the roller to a higher or lower hole in the bracket. To install the center guide, locate the center of the lower track, position the guide, and align the door panels with the guide. While holding the guide in place, slide the doors from wall to wall. If they bind, you may have to readjust the roller positions on the hanger brackets. When you've achieved smooth operation of the doors, secure the center guide with 2 self-tapping screws, being careful not to over-tighten. If your shower door has traditional towel bars, insert the spacers in the glass hole or over the screws. Then use the screws provided to tighten the bar to the glass. Secure these screws with a hex wrench, and again, do not over-tighten. If your shower door has contemporary towel bars, first assemble the towel bars by tapping the bracket into the bar using a rubber mallet. Then insert the bushing into the holes in the door. Secure the provided screw into the bracket and cover the bushing and screw with the cover provided. The final step is to apply a bead of silicone sealant to seal the entire length of the wall jambs, both inside and outside the bath or shower. A bead of sealant should be applied along the bottom track on the outside of the bath or shower and at the intersections where the wall jamb meets the bottom track on the inside. After cleanup, your installation is complete.